Welcome back to the Hand Drawn by Maddie YouTube channel. Another week, and this week isn't a studio vlog because what is happening currently is I'm moving back into my office. Yay! And what I've done is I've started filming, but we've got painting to do, new flooring, like things to go up on the wall, shelves, all of that sort of stuff. There's decoration. So this week is going to be a talking vlog. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 2024 and 2025 and look at it all. Next week, I'm hoping will be a vlog of the journey to make the new office. So yeah, but I've also got a bunch of stuff I've ordered and brought for the office, like decor stuff. So I might do a whole vlog as well. I'm not sure. We'll see. But this week, I'm going to talk to you about 2024 coming into this year. And the reason I thought I'd talk about this topic is really, I've just sat down and done my accounting, all of my accounting for 2024. I started Hand Drawn by Maddie in May 2023. Like, that's when we officially became Hand Drawn by Maddie. I was drawing Star Wars fan art a little bit before that, but like that's when my first original character was released. And that actually was the bunny. So Bonnie the bunny was my first character, and that was released in May, at the beginning of May. So to me, that's the start of my business. And for 2023 to 2024, I don't think I really took it as a business. I took it as like, I've always loved drawing, it's fun, people seem to like it, I'm gonna draw. I never took it as, this is serious, I wanna make money from it, I wanna make something. So it just all started out with like, I'm sketching for fun and people seem to like it, and then like some people were asking me if I would do stickers, and I started off actually getting everything manufactured. I got my stickers manufactured, I got stickers and button badges, that's what I started with, was like little button badges and stickers. And I realised quickly that it was expensive to do that because you couldn't just order one like sticker in 10. I was ordering like the bunny in 100. So like, I was new. I think I had like 40 followers on Instagram. Like, there was no YouTube, there was none of that. Like, I hadn't done any of that yet. We didn't have a website. I think we barely had an Etsy page. Like, I had 4 characters. The llama, the horse, the Percy, the platypus, and Bonnie, the bunny. And like, that was it. And like, I was buying 100 a time in the stickers and 100 in the button badges in each size. So I remember we were at London MCM Comic Con in May, and my dad was like, well, do you really want to do this? And I was like, well, yeah, I think people like it, I want to. And he was like, well, why don't you buy a machine? So I brought a second-hand silhouette machine. And that's basically, since then, it's just been a crazy like adventure that I don't know where it started, where it ended. But what I really want to talk about really is like, that's how we started in 2023. We then moved into 2024, and I sort of started the year as like, we're growing in sales, we're getting more popular, we got more followers, but I'm still keeping it like a casual thing. And I was working full-time as an engineer. I'm actually a trained engineer. And then I got made redundant in April. And part of me had like a complete mental breakdown, like I just shut down. But part of me was like, okay, I don't know if I can do this again. Like, I don't know if I can go through this process of being made redundant, giving myself like everything. And this is, I had been at uni for 7 years. I worked for 7 years at university. Like, on New Year's, they would do the countdown and I'd be doing an assignment. Like, I missed holidays, I missed birthdays, I missed everything because of uni, and I did it for so long. And then I got my first engineering job and I got made redundant like 3 months after starting. And I like would go home unpaid and do like hours of work. Like, I wouldn't put on my timing sheet the actual hours I did, I would like undercut it. Like, I would stay late, I'd do everything I could. I really gave all of myself. And then get to made redundant, like, destroyed me. So I took it as like, I don't think I can do it again. But I have this business that's sort of like, it's there, it's okay, like it pays for itself. It like coming into that that part of 2024, I basically was selling enough to pay for the website, pay for all that things, and buy some stickers and stuff from other people. Like, that was what it was. It was like my fun money. And I sort of sat there in April and May, and I had a conversation with my husband, with my family, and I was like, do you think I could do this full time for a bit? And he was like, do you really think you can do it? And I was like, I think I can. So from that point of last year was like, let me prove to you that I can do it. And it went really well for the good part of the first, like, part of last year. And we got to the middle, we got to like summer, and I think I was doing like 5-6 craft fairs a month, and then I did like stationery fairs. So I was doing like craft fair, stationery fairs. I did a massive craft fair the week before stationery fairs, and then like did stationery fairs, did a Kickstarter. So stationery fairs was the Saturday, my Kickstarter launched on the Monday. That was a month, and like my Kickstarter wasn't easy. And I think that's really important to say, because I know that sometimes you can see other people's Kickstarters and they fund it in like 10 minutes, or they fund it in the first few days and it's like, wow. Or they have their goal and they just smash it. Mine was not the same. Mine was like to the wire. Like on the last day, we had just hit it. And I had people backing out 10 minutes before it ended. I had people back out after it ended. So if you want to hear more about my Kickstarter, I actually did a vlog on it. I'll link it below if you are interested in looking at that. But like, it was to the wire. So the amount of stress and relief I had when it was done, and then the second it was done, it was like checking if everyone's paid, checking what's going on, getting all the addresses together. And then it was like getting the funds. Okay, now I've got to deal with the manufacturing. So I sort of wrongly stepped away, and I sort of didn't cope well with it. I felt like I liked doing the Kickstart when I did it. I love the bag. I love the fact we still have more, but like, I don't know if I was in the right place to do it when I did it. And that sort of like, it got to me a bit. So I still stepped away like September, October last year, and I had a lot of therapy. I've like sort of addressed my life, and I came back like end of November, December, but I was sort of casually. I wasn't really there. I was like, I posted a little bit, but I wasn't consistent. And that shows. So I did the whole of the 2024 accounts, and I made 2 big mistakes in 2024 that I think, to be honest and open for everyone else who's watching this who has a business, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to be honest about it. And the first is, I plummeted money. Like, plummeted money. I did not make a profit in 2024. I lost money last year. And I did really good sales. I did pretty good sales the whole year round. Like, I made a good amount. I made enough that like it wouldn't be a great income, but like it would have substituted my part-time income. Like, it was good. Like, I could have lived on it. But what I also did was I spent £8,000 on stock and other fees. And like, just saying that number gives me anxiety. Like, it gives me stress. And I spent more than just 8,000, because I like, once you do the Etsy fees and the shipping and stuff, but like, I spent 8,000 on stuff that I probably didn't need to spend money on. Some of them things I did, and some of them things like I don't have to buy again, like a table for car fairs, or the boxes to transport car fairs in. Like, that was all really expensive. Like, I spent probably about £1,000 just on my stall. Like, the table, the tablecloth, the runners, all the design stuff, all the paper, like business cards, everything like that just on my physical stall was probably about £1,000. And did I need to spend that? No. Could I have done it cheaper? 100%. But I take that as like, I don't need to spend it again. So I'm okay with that. And I saw that number and I had a massive panic attack, got really upset. And I was to the point where I was like, Cam, I don't know if I should just stop. Like, if I should just be done. And we sort of talked about it. We looked at it and I lost a little bit. I lost about 1,500 in total. So that was after like craft fair stall fees. I paid for some stalls for this year for some conventions, Etsy, raw mail invoice. Like, it wasn't just £8,000 of inventory. Like, there was more money that was spent last year. But like everything else, I would say I had to spend. I can't get away with like not paying raw mail. Like, if raw mail send me a £2,000 invoice for last year, I have to pay the invoice. Like, I can't not pay the shipping. But like, I would say the rest, to me, I had to pay. Like, I have to pay for Shopify. I have to pay for Canva. Like, I have to pay for them things because I need them things and I use them every day. I did not need to spend £8,000 on like inventory, stock. I mean, I at the beginning of the year, I paid for someone to do my graphics. Like, and I don't mean like my banner and stuff. Like, I mean like to edit my Etsy images. Like, I paid someone to like take pictures of my products and then edit them for Etsy. And they weren't even that great. And I paid for that. And I think I was so busy like, I'm gonna do this serious now. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it, that I was trying to be partly too big, but also partly like not authentic to who I am. And I think like that's the thing, like I make my own graphics now and I like them and people seem to like them. Like, I don't lose followers when I post a video. Like, I think I was trying to be too polished and to what I thought I had to be. And I spent a lot of money trying to do that. And there are swings and roundabouts to it. I spent a lot of money on inventory. And what I did was, if I had like, so for example, the bunny binder clip, we brought that in. I made 8. We sold out 8 on the first day. Restocked it. Instead of just restocking the bunny binder clip, I restocked every binder clip. Even though we hadn't sold them all. Like, what I did was I sort of was like, I'm just going to repeat the order. Instead of just saying, I ordered 30 of this one, and then that one's a little low, I ordered 10. So I didn't really have that business mindset of, this is how I should do it. And I did have that sort of mindset of like, more stock can't be bad. And now, that is not a good idea. But I was so like, okay, I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing Pinterest, I'm doing TikTok, I'm doing Instagram, like I'm going to craft fairs, I'm going to conventions. We're growing in following, like we're doing well. I need the stock for that. When I probably didn't. Like, I was doing okay with certain things without doing that. And I think one of my big mistakes with stock was Stationery Fest. And Stationery Fest was brilliant for me. I made close to £1,000. It was my best event by far. And I loved it. It was so much fun to get to meet everyone and interact with people. My downside to Stationery Fest was, while I made £1,000, I didn't really make any money because I spent about 700 quid on stock for Stationery Fest, which I probably didn't need. Like, the stuff I sold really well at Stationery Fest was not the stuff I brought for Stationery Fest. So it was like, I did really well on my journals, on my sticker sheets, my pen sets, like that sort of stuff, my stationery boxes. I had that. I didn't need to buy other stuff, like that was enough. And I think also in 2024, I really got into this headspace of maybe like, I want to try everything. Like, I want to make 5 types of notebooks. Like, I want to make 6 notepads. Like, it was, and instead of just like making the notepads myself, I was like, no, I'm going to order 50 of each notepad. And that was the wrong call. And I've learned that now. And I spent like the last bit of last year really like refining how to make notepads, learning, getting things so that I can do it myself now, which means I can release more designs, but I'm not buying 50 of them. And this is like the swing roundabout, because I sell a lot of them, but if I sell 20, it doesn't mean I need to buy another 50. Like, I can just wait till I get to none, or I can wait till I get to like 2. And I have to really assess that in myself. So I'm starting this year off with less stock, which is good. I've sold a lot of it, like December to January, I did a big sale. I sold quite a bit of it off, so that's good. But what I think is really great about this year, and this is why I'm not like heartbroken, really upset about how much I spent last year. I have enough stock. Like, I have the stuff I want. I have the stuff that people like. So I'm getting rid of a couple of things off the website. Magnets is one. They're going. I'm trying to refine what I'm doing. So before, I think I had too much different types. Like, I had everything. Like, I had every form of stationery and a pill you could want. I had it. And now I'm sort of focusing more on the journaling, the planning, stationery aspect of it, and being like, the magnets can go. Bad drills, people liked them, but we didn't sell enough to make it that worth having them in the stock. So they're going. Things like lanyards are so popular. Like, I'm going to increase the lanyards, like things like that. So I've sort of really looked at each item we sell. Planner stickers. The end of last year were huge for planner stickers for me. Like, we sold so many. So I've designed more. I've done another 40 designs. Like, I've expanded that range because people wanted that. And I've talked to you guys, and that's what you sort of like relayed to me you wanted. But because of that, some things have gone. Like, button badges are gone. I just don't think they're worth it anymore to me to buy them. So they're gone. So like, that's really how I've assessed it for 2025. And I hope it doesn't upset anyone that that's like some of the things I'll go in. But I think really I want to like focus on what I want my business to be and what you guys love. So if you guys really want something and it's gone or I've never done it, tell me. Because like, at the end of the day, I love drawing the cute, adorable characters, but I love watching you all have the products. I love watching you lot love the products and love the characters on a notebook and things like that. So never feel like I can't tell her what you want. You can. Also, I think one of the big things is that while I technically lost money, I actually have more stock than what I've lost. So my stock value is higher than my business loss. So I spoke to one of my friends who's like a business advisor. So they sort of actually said you've got to put your stock worth in to that like figure. So I'm not taking it as like I spent a lot of money last year. That was silly. I made some really silly business decisions last year, and I paid too much for certain conventions and stalls that we shouldn't have done. Like, I love conventions, but sometimes they're not right, and paying 200 quid for a stall that isn't right isn't great. I mean, I paid £200 for Stationery Fest. While I sort of made, like, I broke even at Stationery Fest with everything I paid and like the hotel fee, the food, the travel, all of that, I broke even. But it wasn't just breaking even. It wasn't the money for me, Stationery Fest. It was seeing everyone and how fun it was and amazing it was to get to be around everyone and meet so many new people, and people sign up for my email list, and then people who supported my Kickstart because they'd seen the bag and stuff at Stationery Fest. Like, it was all that. I haven't had that experience at a lot of other cons. I didn't have that at some of the cons I went to last year, and I paid the same amount. So this year I'm focusing a lot more on planning and stationery. So I'm going to hopefully be at Stationery Fest again. I've applied. I'm definitely going to be at Scotland's planner meet. I'll put some details down below because the tickets go on sale on February the 1st. I'm not sure when I'm posting this. They might already be on sale, but I'll put them below so you can see. And yeah, I'm going to apply for more planner events, more stationery events this year, and just really focus on what I want my business to be. So I hope this was helpful. This was very honest from me, and that was difficult because I think a lot of time with small businesses, you want to put on the persona like everything's perfect. And it's hard work doing this, and it's a struggle, and sometimes we make products that just don't sell, or we make designs that we love and people just don't love them as much as we do. So getting it right is a challenge, and I'm still learning that. But this year, I'm going to be a lot more positive, and I'm trying so much harder to just be there, post content more, to be around you guys more, and just make a great community. And one of the things that I really love to do, and it was such a passion, was to do the sticker club for that reason. I want to build like my own little Patreon sticker club community. I can show you my exclusive designs before anyone else. And also, new products will go for you guys first. So February the 1st, I think it's just literally been, but like that is the day that my Patreon really starts. And I'm going to be posting on February the 1st, so it's already in there now, my product design for Kickstarter. And I'm doing that because if I want to do it and you guys like it, I'm going to do it in March, because I want it for Stationery Fest, because I want it for them planning events, because I think people will love it. So it's going to be in the group. Sorry for my dog playing with his squeaky toy, but it's going to be in the group now. So have a look. I might even make it free to everyone, so you can go have a look, vote if you like it, let me know feedback, because I'm ready for a really exciting year and I need you lot to come with me. So thank you so much this week for tuning in. I hope you stayed till the end. If you did, please like below, leave a comment, let me know what your biggest small business struggle has been last year and what your dreams are for 2025. It's a new year. I think we should just push all the negative from last year away and let's focus on something new. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you all next week. Bye.